Hi, Richard Eckley here. I hope you all had a good Christmas. It's come and gone now. It's a few more days left of this year and then into next new year then. I was listening to a song the other day and the first line hit me quite, makes you think. It's the Paul McCartney song. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like, so this is Christmas and what have you done? Another year over and a new one just begun. And it makes you think, what have we done this year with this year that's come? We think back to this time last year and we had the whole year ahead of us. We were thinking about, we set some goals and we're going to achieve this. How do you think you've done? I mean, myself personally, we're about halfway through the year till I started to think about setting goals, and I learned a new system that I could actually start to develop. But this time last year I didn't have a clue. I was just carrying on my carpentry work, doing what I do, and I hadn't even thought about setting goals or trying to improve my life. I just thought what I had was all I had, and that was just what I was going to have for the rest of my life. But until I was shown an opportunity back in June, July, it opened my eyes to what I could do, and all it's down to is a thought process, is thinking, right, I want more for my life, I can learn things and I can set things up ready for the next year. And it's the same with yourselves. We're coming now to the end of this year, so there's a whole new year ahead of us. We can then set our future up ready for the next year just by setting things up with our mind, just by clicking on, right, what do I need to do? Now's the time. We've got, some people say, well, wait for the new year and have a New Year's resolution, but quite often that lasts a couple of weeks and then it's gone again. So there's no reason why literally today could be the day you decide to change your life. And that's all it takes, is a decision, and your whole life can change by setting things up in place now for the next year, the next couple of years, to build foundations for a business, for basically a lifestyle. Because there's four sort of things you need to have. You need to have your health, you need to eat well, exercise well. Your wealth, again, is your money. There's relationships, and there's the fourth, which I've just forgotten. But there are four things, and this makes up your lifestyle. There's your health, wealth, relationships, finances, and health. Anyway, they're the things that you put together, and that gives you a lifestyle. But your lifestyle is really how you develop things step by step. It's things that you do yourself. Some people sort of think, oh, well, lifestyle, you've got to have lots of money to have a lifestyle. But it's not. It's how you live your life day by day. It's doing little things for relationships, for your health. You get up in your morning, you do a little bit of exercise. That's the start of your day for your health wise. Also, for fitness and health. For eating wise, you have a bit of fruit every day. You have some, you eat your bit of chocolate or whatever you're having. But you also get a balanced diet, which helps your food. So you have some veg, you have some fruit. You do that every day. For your finances, you look at developing a business. You may have your job, which you're sort of doing every day anyway, but they can then develop a own business for yourself alongside that, which could generate you more financial freedom in the future. And then there's your relationships. If you're in a relationship, it's just taking that time to show a loved one you care about them, or taking time to show your kids you care, or your parents you care. It's just, again, it's just doing that little things every day, and that can give you a full, happy lifestyle starting tomorrow. It's just a decision you make. Everything you do in your life is down to what you have in the 6 inches between your ears. Yeah, that is your, it's called the gold mine of your life, because that is where all the gold is for your entire life. It's in there, and you can just do it, and step by step you can create a future which is unbelievable. But you have to make the decision that you want that sort of future, and once you make a decision, there are so many ways you can develop a lifestyle for yourself, with your fitness, with your health, with your relationships. Whatever you want to do, you can do it, and that is just amazing. I say it's the end of this year now, and what you want to achieve in the next 2 years, you can put a foundation in for your life to have the life of your dreams. You think, when we get to sort of retirement age at 65, have you got anything in plan that's going to help you when you get to that age, that you can relax and it's all done? Or are you sort of similar? I was 6 months ago the same way. I was just carrying on through life. Well, something will happen, something will come along, and it'll just work out. We'll sort of get to that point and then try and deal with it then. Well, prevention is so much better than cure. We can set things up in our life now ready to cover those. Any situations come along, we've got it covered, it's sorted. And said finances, that gives us choices in our future, what we want to do, how we want to do, and we can start to make that decision now, today, before the new year comes. We got like 4 or 5 days left of this year. We can make a decision, we can get a vision. That's the biggest thing to start with. Get a vision of how you would like your life to be. What would you like? Say in 2 years' time, how would you like to be living your life? What would you like to be doing? Where would you like to live? What would you like to be driving? What choices would you like to have with your family? That's the third thing, is get your vision there, so you sorted out what you want. And then to get the vision, you also need your reasons. The reasons are why you're going to do it. Because you can have a picture of, say, this house, you want this house, but why do you want that house? What is your reason to push and change your life? Because if you haven't got a reason, you're not going to do it. You might get a nice picture, and it's basically a dream. It's going to be a wish. Oh, I wish I had that nice house. But unless you've got reasons to do it, then you'll get the third thing, which is the most important thing, which is action and motivation to do it. Because no matter what you've got, what you picture, and what reasons you've got, unless you take some action behind all of those things, it'll just be a wish and it'll stay a wish. It takes action. Anything in part of life, whether it's, say, it's eating, or it's health, it's relationship, action. Everything in life is just down to action. And if you can do action, then you can move forward step by step. And as I've always said, it's just a little bits every day, a little bit of action every day. Eating a little bit healthier, a little bit of exercise, showing someone you love them, developing a business alongside it, learning a process, reading a book, listening to a seminar, listening to an audio tape. It's those little things every day, and you can set up a whole new life. And in 2 years, you will not believe the sort of life you could have by making a decision today and then building on it. Well, I hope you all have a new year. I'm just up in Ross-on-Wye. I just got there now. And if you got value from this, you can contact me at rickeckley67@yahoo.co.uk. You can drop a comment below or you can private message me on Facebook, and I'll look forward to helping you in your new year. If you want to have a new year, unlike any other new year, drop me a line and I'll help you get that going. Okay, all the best.